Our kids see their neighbor shoot his wife after a fight. Our kids hear gunshots every night and think it's right. Our kids done lost a gang of friends by the age of 10 and can't talk to their daddy because he back in jail again. Our kids can hear a pop and tell that that one ain't a gun, and our kids can see a cop and instantly think to run. Because our kids are suffering from PTSD, and our kids need some therapy. Our little girls are fondled up under their blouse, but ain't nobody telling because they just playing house. Then they pass it on down to the next generation. Y'all really wonder why they got city girls sexualized in our nation? But don't think our little boys don't suffer from this molestation because their uncles and brothers all have a fixation on continuing an abuse that they endured before. But who's bold enough to stop it and say that's enough and no more? It can be healthy for our kids to have this abuse replaying in their mind that they can't go tell nobody because everybody said that they're lying. But they still see their abuser at the family reunion and the chill run down their spine, remembering all those traumatic thoughts. Yeah, our kids need some therapy. And if you look at our people, you'll see we all have just a bit of PTSD. Go figure. That's why we're so quick to pull the trigger. Now this illness might be spread because so many of us grew up in the streets. Or maybe because we constantly find the government and the police. Or maybe just because our mom and daddy passed down so many insecurities that's pushing us all the way back to the roots of our family trees. We don't recognize this disease because the drugs keep us at ease. That's the alcohol, perks, exos, and maybe just a little bit of weed. But understand that we're always looking for ways to heal. Because we were forced to normalize our trauma like it's no big deal. From our ancestors being chained, to our grandparents being whipped, to my homeboy being shot by the cop with a Glock on his hip. We weren't allowed to cry, and we weren't taught to vent. But we won't go talk to therapists because that's some white people shit. And it's the fact that these traumas adversely affect the way that we react. But we don't acknowledge these traumas. They're just a part of being black. And when I started this, I thought that PTSD was just hurting our kids, but that's not the case. It seems to me like it's hurting our